An alleged serial rapist linked to at least 7 cases since 2015 has been arrested in Limpopo. A tip-off led police to the 33-year-old man. He was arrested in the Tzaneen CBD last week. Police say there's a possibility he could be connected to more cases. eNCA's Moloko Moloto is in Polokwane and joins me now with the details. Moloko, this is certainly a significant arrest. What more is known about this individual?
Good morning, Shadika. Yes, indeed. It took up to 7, if not 8 years for the police to crack this case and ultimately nab this man who is suspected to have raped at least 7 women from as far as 2015. Of course, he was arrested in the past 2, if not 3 days, and the police are saying that they have been on his trail and they relied in the main on the forensic evidence that they have managed to piece together and ultimately connect to him. He apparently was operating in the area of Tzaneen, just about 120 or 100 kilometers east of Polokwane, and that's where he was arrested. But let's bring into this conversation the spokesperson for the Limpopo police, Colonel Malisela Ledwaba. Colonel, thank you so much for your time. Maybe if you can just tell us about the terror that this suspect has been inflicting on the community of Tzaneen. What has he been doing in the main? How was his modus operandi?
Thank you very much, Moloko. What we can indicate is that it is true from 2015 to 2016 we have been having this problem of victims who were actually targeted while they were actually hiking on the spot along R71 near Spa. That road is leading to Palaboro and Guyane. So that is why he was actually preying on those unsuspecting victims, mainly ladies aged between 22 and 25. What you would do, you will just pretend as if he's going to assist, and then you would end up taking the lady in question and end up raping her. And then after raping her, you would end up also taking whatever the lady is having in possession. So it's in one of those incidences, he ended up also hacking the victim.
Hacking them with a panga. Do we know if that victim survived or did they pass on?
No, the victim is still alive. Currently, as we are saying, we linked him with about 7 cases, and we are still looking forward to adding charges. So that is the likelihood.
We understand that this man will be appearing in court tomorrow in Bolobedu, but he has already appeared, I think, on Friday in Tzaneen, and he will also be making a 3rd appearance also in Tzaneen. Can you explain perhaps the reasons why he's appearing in 2 magistrates' courts, Tzaneen and Bolobedu?
Yeah, we can explain. The reason being the area in which he operated, it's actually a cross-border in terms of magisterial districts. So that is Tzaneen and Bolobedu. Maybe if I can further explain that, the victims, they were from different localities, and then the crime scenes as well, they are sharing the 2 magisterial districts. That is why tomorrow, on the 3rd, is appearing in Bolobedu, and then on the 6th is appearing in Tzaneen to face all these charges.
Let's talk about the victims themselves. Do we know their profile, the youngest perhaps?
Yeah, at the time, their ages were actually ranging between 22 and 25. So obviously, we're talking about during 2015, 2016. Their ages were ranging between 22 and 25, meaning that now, obviously, you add about 6 years or so.
It's a good thing that he's finally arrested. But what took you as the police so long to arrest him?
Yeah, you'll recall that when we are investigating cases, if we are unable to crack it, it doesn't mean that that is the end of it. Our investigation, it's so continuous, such that is why even now, after so many years, we're able to crack this case by linking him through forensic evidence.
And I understand that you are saying that you continue with your investigations and you are also calling on potential victims to come forward and report Do you suspect that perhaps he committed other rapes?
Yeah, that possibility, you can't rule it out. Hence, we are making an appeal to anyone who might have fallen prey to this suspect to come to the fore so that we can be able to deal with this matter.
What is the rate of rapes, particularly in the area of Tzaneen? Could it be that he is not the only person who has been raping people allegedly continuously, as he is now suspected to be a serial rapist? Do we have other serial rapists that you are following, perhaps not only in the area of Tzaneen but across the province?
Yeah, you'll recall that as and when cases are reported, we deal with them. Maybe if I were to answer that question directly, I would say sporadically here and there we do have cases of rape being reported. But it's safe to say our FCS unit across the province, they are doing a wonderful job. That is why even now our provincial commissioner, Lieutenant General Tembe Hadebe, applauded this team for cracking this case, despite the fact that it took some time to be cracked. So basically what I'm trying to say, most of the time, once these cases are reported, that team, they do a wonderful job by doing a meticulous investigation, whereby they end up, most of the time we've got the so-called multiple life sentences meted out against the
Is that the case now? Do you have a watertight case, or are we not going to see this man walking, considering the fact that it's been long, 6 if not 7 years?
Yeah, can we maybe for now leave this whole process in the hands of court, and then we'll take it from there. But as I indicated previously, that we managed to have life sentences. But for now, I don't want to dwell too much into it. If we can just give the judiciary the opportunity to deal with the matter. Thank you.
Let's conclude, Colonel, then. Just give us a sense of the issues of rape. What are the areas that you think are hot spots across the province?
Yeah, like I indicated, sporadically here and there we do have such cases coming in, but most of the time, as and when they are reported, it happens that the suspects are arrested, and then most of them...
So you don't have areas that are naturally problematic?
Well, we do, but as I'm saying, I wouldn't say the situation is out of hand. It is just across the province, some of the areas across the province, but one wouldn't say it's something which needs someone to be so much worried.
All right, thank you so much, Colonel. We appreciate your time. Shadika, well, this man will be appearing in court tomorrow. We hope that at least tomorrow when he's in the dock, we will kind of like get a sense of how he looks like, but also I am supposing that he will be given an opportunity at some point to apply for bail. It remains to be seen whether the state will oppose bail application or not.
Thanks so much for that, Moloko. That was eNCA's Moloko Moloto in Polokwane asking some pertinent questions regarding the arrest of that serial rapist.